Hey guys, David Sikaname Comics here. All right, gonna do another market watch on these five key issue books. We got some really early modern, and some few Silver Age, Silver Age comics. So we're gonna kind of go old school. So this came out in probably 90s and 60s, and 90s and 60s. All right, so let's see what the market says. All right, before we do our thing, you know what the deal is. Gotta shout out to my boys at 789 Comics. Use your code SNMC to get your 10% discount on all your orders. And Supergirl, right here is the latest one they are doing, along with this exquisite courses. I heard they are doing really, really great stuff over here. Just gotta let you know that Tinian, I think this is, James Tinian is writing this story here. So I heard a lot of good stuff about this. So go check them out and see. Oh, look at this. They also have the variant along with one of the 25 and one of the 50, $133. This item is out of stock already. Look at that. The FOMO has kicked in already. So anyway, with that, go check them out. 789 Comics and use your code SNMC to get your 10% discount on all your orders. And now with that said, let's see. The first book we have here is Spawn number 9, first appearance of Angela. All right. So let's see. Let's bring my trusty old secondary market, eBay. So we got right here. Let's see what we got here. We got put Spawn number 9, CGC 9.8. Bam. Here we go. $99. People are asking $90, 99, 800 with sign with, oh wow, okay, with newsstand. So this is $85 on the 9.8. Oh, best offer. 249, 250 with McFarlane and Jim Lee. Okay. Neil Gaiman. Wow. You don't get to see too much of Neil Gaiman signed. So 1900. Wow, look at this. $135 on all this night. Wow, he got a lot. 469 on the newsstand. There's one current bid with 4 days left with $18, 180, 205. All right, so we can kind of see it's pretty much all over the board when it comes to asking. Let's see what it's been sold for. All right, and oh, look at that, $80 on a direct, and $89. We got $70, $64. Let's see, 89. I don't see any newsstand. $80. This is back in March 8th, March 19. Let's go more. 75 on March 16. $80, $44, $76, $50 on March 7th, 66. Yeah, not too many. Assigned Neil Gaiman. Wow. For $200 on a direct. All right, $56. Not many newsstands out there. All right. So the last one that was sold back in March 30th for $80. It's not bad. All right. So we can say it's average about 80. It went gone up from 56. Right? So from $56 back in early March to $80 now at buy now with $10, about close to $11 shipping. It's not bad, not bad. Still, they need to do something about that character, right? All right, the next one here is a very iconic cover done by, yes, Jim Lee himself. X-Men number 4, first cameo, first appearance cameo, whatever. It's the first appearance of Omega Red. As you can see, he's on the cover with his hand, just like Jessica Cruz. Yeah, Jessica Cruz. Anyway, Jim Lee cover, iconic Omega Red. Let's see what the marker says. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so get rid of that and let's put here X-Men number 4, CGC 9.8. Yeah, Omega Red. Let's try that. All right. Boom. All right. Wow. Newsstand sold for $235 on April 9th. Derek, $95. Here's a custom. There's a custom label with $82 on the bid, $99 of best offer, $67, $89. Here's another newsstand for $239 back in March. 109 best offer. Here's one with Jim Lee signed for $359, $73 with the custom label, $340 on newsstand, $219 on a newsstand. Wow, this is a good offer. I wonder if he got it for 200. All right, here's one for 70, 115. Here is for $70 on the 24th bid back in March 16. So it's average about 70 to $80, I guess, right? 70 to 80. There's one because this is a true one here. $82 on a bid on a custom label, 95 with best offer. So who knows? So we can kind of see that Omega Red has dropped significantly from the day that it was um was that speculated they might be coming out in probably what Black Widow movie during the COVID. I think this one hit at least average about 195, I think, at the time. So it went down. So about 50% drop on this. So yeah. So you can say this one, buy a whole. All right. Definitely if I didn't have this on a 9.8 or even a high grade, definitely I would buy just to add. And this one as well too. Um, this is definitely buy for now. Hold on, and or just to make your collection saying I do have Spawn number 9 or X-Men number 4 with Jim Lee. It's a classic covers, guy. All right, it's a 90s. All right, so let's jump. Let's go back to 1960s. All right, just to let you guys know, I haven't checked any of these, so my reaction when I say wow, wow. All right, Richard, that's a real reaction. But anyway, the first one is Green Lantern number 16, first appearance of Silver Age, yeah, Star Sapphire. All right, 1962. All right, let's see what this book does. All right, let's see what it's selling for. Come on, follow me, guys. You're gonna love it. All right, Green Lantern number 16. We got 1962. Bam. All right, I'm not even going to go with CGC. So we got right here. April 1st was the last one. Sold for 150 of best offer. We got a 5.0 here off the off-white pages for 385 at my comic shop at best offer. Uh, Average about 2.0 good for sold for 124. We got a 6.5 here that's 625. 4.5 at 249 white pages. Got a raw here 224, 125. 5.5 sold for 375. I wonder if there's any 6.0 that I just showed. CDC 6.0. Boom. Let's see, 60. Nope, nada. Nothing. Huh? Well, we got the closest one is 375. So if you like this Silver Age, first Silver Age appearance of Star Sapphire, is it a buy or hold? Right now, for me, it's a sell time. All right, maybe hold. Green Lantern. I don't know if James Gunn's ever gonna do a solo Green Lantern movie, but there's definitely a character that you will want to have in that movie. Yeah, Green Lantern, number 16. First appearance of Silver Age Star Sapphire. All right, so average you can save is about 300 to $400, right? You can get that. All right, next one here is when Iron Man came. This jumped a lot. Forgot what it was for, but this is first appearance of Happy Hogan, Pepper Potts, and Jack Frost. Tales of Suspense, issue number 45, came out in 1963. All right, so let's find out. Let's bring this back in and okay, Tales of Suspense. Tales of Suspense 45. Let's go with CGC. Boom. All right. Boom. Wow, high grade. $602. We got 3.0 for 187. 4.5 on a PGX, $188 on two bids. 5.0 for 313. And here's one, $380. I don't get it. You got here for 313 on February 27. Oh, it's 2 weeks later before 380. This is the one that's 5.0 off-white to white pages. Right here, February 3rd, $380. So you can kind of see, wow. Tales of Suspense, number 52, Black Widow. Here's one for Iran, $599. But anyway, high grade. Let's see how high of a grade this is. Oh, wow, not bad. Wow, this is pretty good. Look at that. Just got that little staple creases. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, we got a little bit of a marble chipping there. But overall, man, yeah, this is a pretty high grade. Probably looking about maybe 8.0. Yeah. Not bad, not bad at all. Look at that. The spine doesn't have a spine roll. Be pressed out really nicely. All right. There it is. All right. So about 5.0, we're probably looking at, depending on so probably around what, $200 to $300, you can say, on a mid grade. I think that's fair. Buy or hold. Definitely a sell for me on this one. Why not just, why not? Why not just get rid of it? So, Tales of Suspense, number 45. First, Pepper Potts and Happy Hogan and Jack Frost. 5.0. Last one sold for $313. Yeah. All right. So, let me know what you guys think. Buy or hold. All right. This character is, I really like this character. And when they did the Inhuman, oh, yeah, Yeah, talk about fucking disaster. All right, so this one here, fantastic for issue number 36. First appearance of Medusa and the Frightful Four. Yeah, yeah, we'll find out. All right, Fantastic Four number 36. Let's put eBay back on the screen and put over here. Number 36. What did you see? All right. What do we got here? Silver Age. Come on. Here we go. There's none. None. Look at that. Inhumans? No. Wow. Look at that. You got nothing. Wow. We got the first Inhumans. Wow. All right. Am I missing something here? Fantastic Four number 36. Let's go right here. Medusa. Nothing. And there we go. Average about 6.5 so far. $168. Okay. Right. Do I have to put Marvel Comics? No. Oh, here's one. $78.11 on a very good copy back in April 7th. And this one here back April 9th was at $260. Sold for $168. Let's see how good the condition is. Let's find out. Yeah, see that? It's on a pretty good condition, if you ask me. There's that corner. There's the front left corner. Here's the spine. Made a really good pictures of it, of all this defects and things. Has a bit of a minor spine roll, but overall, if you really look at it, it presents very nicely compared to my 6.5. Definitely, this is probably in the mid grade 5.5 or 5, if you ask me. And by just looking at the page grade, this could be a off-white to white pages. Yeah. So there we go, guys. $168 in a mid grade on a Fantastic Four number 36. And the other one right here at $78 and very good. So I'm sure I don't even want to see. Love this cover. Medusa. Let's go scroll more down to see if you find any more. You know what? Never mind. Let's see what people are asking. $82, $80, $85, $325. Here's a 7.5 for $450. Here's a 4.5 for $120. I don't get this 1.5. Like, how the fuck? Like, this is the reason why sometimes grading your comic, it will make it a little bit better for you to understand the true grade or the closest grade as possible when it comes to Silver Age or books like this. 7.5. Let's see what the 7.5 looks like. Wow. Definitely, this has been pressed. Yeah, this definitely has been pressed. But yeah, I think this is way better than a 7.5. a little, but the colors just pops. Look at that. Definitely has been pressed, guys. Whoever did this did a pretty good job pressing. Yeah. Off-white pages. Probably could. Yeah. Foxing on the kind of tinted on the edges. No staple, no rust staples. Yeah, definitely off-white pages. But yeah, I think he probably 7.5 probably got it right. You know what he's doing. Here's one that's 7.0 white pages asking for $400 of best offer. If you want to take a bet gamble, you do so. But let's see what the $85. I'm sorry, guys, going on attendance right here, but just need to know. This is not a bad book, too. All right. So on a 6.5, probably about $128. This is definitely a hold for me. Let me know. Or definitely, if you don't have it, it's definitely a buy. It's a good buy. It's a good time to buy on a mid grade. Don't get the low 1.5. If you just want to get the lowest grade as possible, why not? But probably 6.570 for 250 to 300 on a character before Marvel ruined it by making an Inhuman show. I think it was good. All right, so we got here. It's a hold. It's a sell. Definitely, it's a hold for me. And this is time to buy. And I already got 3 or 4 copies of this, so definitely it's a hold until they do something about Omega. They gotta bring Omega Red to the MCU. Anyway, let's see. So let's bring back our boys. 79 Comics. Use the code SNMC to use your 10% on all discount, 10% discount on all your orders. And yeah. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think. Hold, buy, or hold on this key issues. And once again, till next time, guys. Shoots.